What is going on? What is going on? What is going on, party people? It's your boy, Coach D Brown, former big leaguer, former first round pick with the Kansas City Royals. And that's right, giving you all the knowledge with this youth baseball space, giving kids maximum exposure and helping them get into schools. All right. Sorry I'm late coming on. Man, we had a crazy day today. It's been a crazy day and it ain't even over yet. But, man, I wanted to, shout out to the families and the parents signing up for the Atlanta Showcase. That's on Sunday. All right. Today, uh, I will be closing it out by tomorrow morning. So if you are still planning on coming and attending the Atlanta Showcase on Sunday, go ahead and get your last minute tickets. All right. Or, sign up. Parents who have signed up already, I appreciate you. You should have got an email out from me today, just kind of giving you a little brief, um, you know, just basically saying that we're a couple days away. All right. And also we are going to shout out to everybody in Southern Cal. All right. That's been signing up. All right. Shout out to everybody out there that's signing up in Cali, man. I look forward to seeing you guys next month. And as we building this out, all right. D Car, what's up, family? All right. Yeah, man. So we kind of locking down these dates. We'll be in Arkansas in April. I'm working on those dates. Hopefully, the next week or so, I have the April location and date for the Arkansas showcase. And then in May, we're working on South Florida and Texas, all right, in May. So we're working on those dates, trying to finalize those. And then June, we're talking about Alabama. I got in a conversation today. We kind of mapping out everything for the showcases in June in Montgomery, Alabama again. And then July, we have Indianapolis and Charlotte. So a lot of things need to shake off with many of these dates, but we'll make it happen. All right. And then we got Wisconsin, and we're talking about Wisconsin in August, and and New York also in July. Hopefully, we able to pull. July will be a rough, not rough, but July will be, it seems like it may be a little, you know, and maybe every weekend or a couple of days during the week we be doing these showcases, man. We got multiple locations that we've been talking about. So, man, we're gonna get this ball rolling. So anyway, I wanted to share you guys, man, stories from the road of the recruiting. The recruiting trails, right? I like to share these stories, man, because I think it helps everybody involved with the recruiting process, things that's going on that I feel like, you know, it could be dealing with me personally, or stories that I hear from my listeners and followers. Okay. And shout out to this dad, man. And we talked and from yesterday on, and he shared his story with me, and he gave me the okay to talk about what's going on with his son. Okay. And, that's the beauty of this, man. Everybody's willing to contribute for the better cause. And I wanted to kind of get into this. I mean, this is not nothing, bad or anything. It's actually a good story to tell, parents that are going through the recruiting process or just entering the recruiting process, especially sixth, seventh, eighth graders, because this story here is about a ninth grader. Okay. It's a 2024 who, Josh, come on, checking in. What's good? All right, Josh, what's up, family? All right, Columbus is in the building. All right. One of the things that, I talked about, and that's why the dad hit me up, man. I was talking 2 days ago. I was talking about, when you haven't had too much attention, and once it finally comes, sometimes because you're just so excited and happy that you got a school or something that's showing you love. It may not be necessarily be the right school or anything, but just because a school is showing you love, you end up jumping on that opportunity that school may offer you. Okay, because it is an opportunity and it is an offer, and no more power to you. But sometimes because of the timing of everything, and because you haven't been getting, all right, those looks like you want to, man. All right. You kind of feel like when that school finally comes to you, you just so happy, and they come, and it's like that. Again, I just always talk to reference. I don't know. I'm always talking about girls. Like, you guys probably think I'm crazy, right? But it's like that pretty woman that finally, that you've been waiting for somebody to show you some love, and that first woman dressed up and all of that comes looking and comes and hollering at you, and you just jump. You know what I'm saying? At the sound of her voice, you jump right in, and all of a sudden you realize very, very quickly that this woman is not the right fit for you. But you were just so happy to get that attention from that woman that you just jumped on it and chose the wrong one. All right. And this is what is happening to certain parents and kids out here in the recruiting trail, right? I just had this conversation a couple of days ago, and a dad reached out to me and told me his story, right? And so it's a young commit, 2024, who's committed to a Power 5 school, great school, all right. And he got an offer as an eighth grader, one of those rare specimen, great, kids that can really high level, can play. And again, just think about it. If your son is in eighth grade, going into ninth grade, and a Power 5 school calls you, and you're like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that, I'm excited, and I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, so and so is calling me and all of that, and they see what they see, and they jump on and offer you, and here you are, 14 years old. You can't help but jump on that opportunity, and now here it is months later, because that school saw, they just happened to see the talent first, even though the kid is extremely young. But we all know, Power 5 schools especially, they are offering eighth graders, right? And this is a prime example, right? So now this kid has, Power 5 school offers him, and he jumps right on and says yes. Now here it is months later, and there's reasons why. He's a two-sport guy, and they promised him this and that, but it was two really big programs, what I'm saying, that was after him after the summer, going into his ninth grade year. But the one school was kind of, dingling that carrot of football, right? The kid's a two-sport guy. But now it's more of a, the dad reached out to me and was talking about, potentially decommitting to this particular Power 5 school. And is it a penalty? Does it look bad or anything like that? Which it doesn't. And I told him, like, listen, man, if you want to open back up your recruiting, your recruitment, go ahead, do it. You know what I'm saying? Just tell Oklahoma. I told the school, Lord mercy. Gosh, deep right. I said, just tell the school, you know what I'm saying, that, you're opening up the recruiting process again. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to, understand this. And again, this is why I tell this stat, because so many times, saying, what up, Keish? All right, what up, Javier? What's up, Daedric? All right, what's up, D-Car? What up, Bubba? All right, Gavin, what's up? Memphis in the building. Mark, what's going on? Dallas is in the building. All right, but Poop, what's up, baby? Alabama in the house. All right, so, but the point I'm trying to make is that, now this kid is seeing how good he really is. Obviously, he knows he's good, that a Power 5 is coming after him. But now it's like, the dad reached out to me. He's like, yo, we it's an penalty with decommitting right now, right? And I was like, no, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, there's no penalty of a kid who's just in high school committing, because all they're doing is verbal commitments and just putting it out there, and everything is, I call it air currency, right? Because the school is going to say, hey, we're going to give you XYZ amount of money to come to our school, and you hope they honor that, you know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, they're banking on you honoring your commitment, right? But we know and hear of stories all the time that schools most of the times don't honor their commitment. Some schools, okay, don't honor their commitment to the player, all right? And sometimes that recruiting gets cut down, where you stop your recruiting process because you got this so-called offer, and you walk around town for a year or two with this, hey, I'm going to so-and-so, but then it's time to sign that on a dotted line, a letter of intent, and it's crickets. You know what I'm saying? The school comes back and say, listen, man, thank you, but no thank you. we're going a different route. It happens all the time. All right, it blows my mind when I first started hearing these stories, right? So I told the dad, like, yo, they'll do it in a minute. So if you having any type of second guessing or anything like that, listen, open up the recruiting back, and if that school particularly wants you, they'll still continue to recruit you even more harder. All right, but at least you know that this is the level that where your son is. Okay. But my point is, and this is for those parents out there, especially I know many of my listeners are smack dab in the recruiting process, or kids assigned in college or anything like that. But there are a very few of you guys that are like the mom I had the other day. That's a seventh and eighth grader. All right, this is for you guys too, because you know everybody starts, gets enamored by, oh, this guy's committed to this school, and this guy, man, where's my son? Why is my son not getting these offers? What's happening, and all of that. And I tell these parents, I read something about 3 years ago. 83%, 80 something percent of all eighth and ninth, I think up to 10th grade commitments, verbal commitments, 80% of them never go to that school. Okay. Now, this particular, he falls right in line with that. Now, again, he may go back. So I can't say it's 100% that this kid may not go to this particular school, but again, he committed to him and he falls right in line with that 80%. It just so happened to be earlier than expected. All right. So why am I saying this? Because, as a parent, you naturally are inclined to want to start comparing and wondering why that kid is committed and my kid is not, and why he get an offer and mine not, whatever, right? Again, everybody's recruitment is different. All right. This particular kid who was in the eighth grader and all of that, the dad told me the size and everything. The kid is 6'3", 6'4". He's a man, you know what I'm saying, already. So his progression is different. And I actually told the dad straight up, I'm like, yeah, the fact that he's getting offered at eighth, ninth grade, you might as well start putting pro. You really start go ahead and cross your T's and dot your I's when it comes to schools and getting the commitment, and take his time. But I'm like, you need to start thinking pro. All right. With those sizes and strength, and he's running 6 somethings at that size as a 14-year-old, that is a special type of athlete. All right. That's why he's getting the big time D1 as a 14-year-old. You know what I'm saying? 6'4", running a 6'4". That's crazy. 6'5", right? That's crazy. So you already see what's going on with that, right? But my point is, the dad is second guessing. The dad knew that the kid was kind of, jumping out there, but he's basically piggybacking and letting his son make the choices. Okay. But now the son is second guessing, which is not a bad thing to decommit especially at the age that he's in, the grade that he's in. It's more than okay to open it up. Okay. That's the risk that these colleges take, especially when they're offering 8th, 9th, 10th graders. Hell, we as adults sometimes that can't, make up our mind on certain things. It's damn sure a 14, 15-year-old can't, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, his point when he wanted to kind of get across to you parents, and too, I was just like, yo, take your time with this. Don't just jump on the first offer. Take your time. He committed to that school, never been there, never really, you know what I'm saying, don't even know what the culture is about over there. Now, it's a big time school. It's a great school, but he doesn't know much about that school. You know what I'm saying? So now they're kind of, they're going to take their time now, because they're not just going to jump on the first thing that came smoking. And it always feels good. It feels good to know that you got this, big time school in hand. Now that school may get mad and be like, that, hey, offers off the table. It may happen. That may be a chance you have to take. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, though, and he wanted to make it, known for all you parents over there, take your time. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. Don't be just jumping in. You know what I'm saying? And I understand. Cynthia was good. All right. B Gibbs, what's up? South Carolina in the house. J Maya, what's up? All right. Giovanni was good. All right. Yeah, he can't sign. It's only a verbal commitment. He can't sign. But I'm just saying it doesn't care. The decommitment aspect of it, who cares? You know what I'm saying? All right, Rick, what's up, baby? Always wondering if a school will lowball you on a scholarship offer when a kid is that young. If a kid is that good, he won't know what other school may have offered him a scholarship money. No doubt. Now, this particular scholarship offer was very, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I was talking to the dad. I was like, hell, I don't know if you're gonna get anything better from money wise from different schools. All right, so let me put it like that. Okay, so and then he had 2 to choose from. He had 2 Power 5 schools that were offer him at the same time. Okay, so he has something to choose from with those particular schools. And when I say he jumped on the first offer, they were the first ones to kind of go after him hard like that, and he jumped on it. Never been to those schools, anything like that. Okay, so yeah. So again, I know I may be talking to a small percentage out here because many of you guys may have a senior, junior, post grad, junior college, and you like, well, hell, I ain't got nothing on the table, or we got small here. This is not our story, but it's going to be a few. The Keishas out there, the Jay Myers and all these guys, man. And it's like, it's what I'm saying? These are lessons for you to take your time with this whole thing. All right. And Mark says committing is not signed, can still talk with other schools. No doubt about it. You know what I'm saying? You can. But what happens is sometimes with these kids and these coaches and stuff, once a lot of coaches won't talk to you I know for a fact, if you and again, this is what I wanted to also talk to you about too. The dad said this too. He's like, yo, my own son got caught up in this social media world of wanting to announce and put it all on Twitter. Again, young teenager want to put it all on Twitter, put his commitment on blast and on Twitter. And again, it's just real life world. This is real life. We talk about it all the time. All right. Everybody want to put their stuff on Twitter and run out there, man. But you see, what I'm saying? Like the dad said it straight up, like, yo, my son fell into that trap of wanting to, commit and put all this stuff on Twitter to show like, yo, this is what I got going on, to puff his chest, a little bit. And he was like, yo, it's the wrong thing to do. He was like, yo, we fell into that trap. My son fell into that trap, but wanting to be all on social media with the big commitment and the flyer and the signing and the school in the background, the logo and everything. All right. It is what it is. So, but Mark, you are right. You know what I'm saying? You can still talk to other schools, but there are a lot of schools out there that won't talk to you if they know that you've put it on out there, that you verbally committed somewhere. I had that firsthand. My boy Rodney, he has a kid right now that's in my program, and one of the schools liked him, but and he told me about it, but he was like, yo, the school did a background on it and saw that he had verbally committed to a school, and they was like, yo, we're not going to recruit a kid that's verbally committed on social media to a school. You know what I'm saying? It's like a code of some, which I think is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I think that's cool that they are, honoring like, yo, nah, you verbally committed, boom, to this school. We're going to stay away from you, and good luck to you, all right? Because they looking at it like, I wouldn't want that the next school to try to get one of my kids that's verbally committed to my school. You know what I'm saying? So they're honoring that code, So I'm just saying, this is something that I think that will benefit a lot of you guys. All right, it's just I hear these stories and I ask, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna share this. Is that cool? You know what I'm saying? So it helped all you guys out there, all parents out there, especially the young ones that haven't got that first offer yet, or wondering, what I'm saying, what school, what I'm saying, and when is it finally going to happen? What I'm saying? When is that school going to finally give me an offer or shoot me an offer? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel like, the pressure is on you, and that, I know her. I heard, good to hear. I know, good, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. And it's going, it's this world of instant satisfaction. No. Anyway, I'm chopping that word, whatever, right? Forgive me. All right. But you guys want that, instant, gratification. That's the word. Lord have mercy. All right. And it gets to be the point where, it'll get you every time. And we all been there, and we all are like that, man. All right. All like that. So just be patient. And I thank my man for sharing that story with that. All right. So the kid is going to be fine. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be fine. He'll work out. True, Coach D. These coaches talk to and know each other. It's business as well. The business recruiting, big business. It is. It really is, man. I mean, you guys have to understand, man. Your kid's talent, all right. Your kid's talent essentially is, and it's like that pro sports too. But your kid's talent and how he plays essentially is the um, lifeline for these coaches. You know what I'm saying? Your kid don't play well, and enough kids on a team don't play well, and you don't get enough wins. He's out of a job. He's out of his livelihood. You see what I'm saying? So, again, I sometimes you guys as the parents, I tell the story many times, especially on my trainings. I say this all the time. The parents, you guys are the lifeline of this whole baseball industry. I'm talking all the way through major leagues. All right, it's not for parents to brag and feel like because that's when you guys ruin it. That's what makes coaches and the industry looks bad when you got those bad parents that understand the power and abuse the power, right? They start messing up teams and over talking and behind the scenes and everything. But your dollar, your training of your kid's talent are the lifeline of this whole baseball business, not just the youth baseball. I'm talking about Major League Baseball. Think what I'm telling you, right? Because if you don't have a talented kid, all right, the numbers are the numbers. You have hundreds of thousands of kids that play in high school, and the best kids rise and cream, go through college, minor leagues, all the way to the top of the major leagues, right? Each year it's an influx of kids. It used to be 1,500 kids get drafted every year. Now it's, I don't know, you kind of cut that in half probably now, right? So just understand, you guys are the lifeline of this whole baseball industry. And again, think of what I'm telling you. And sometimes, it'd be like the anyway, I'm gonna go back to girls, and I don't want to do that. But it's like sometimes you guys not truly understanding your worth when you're chasing travel teams, you're chasing schools, they need you just as much, if not more than you need them. They're giving you an opportunity to play at their school, right? But best believe if they didn't want your kid and their talent, what I'm saying, it wasn't right. And if enough kids wasn't talented out here, it'd be less schools that need players. It'd be the competition level of the major leagues would be real dwindled down, be less fans, all of that. All right. Just think about the power that you guys do possess. Okay. All right. With your son's talent, right? With the mighty dollar that you're spending with the trainings and listening to D Brown and coming to D Brown showcases or the perfect games and all of that, right? Just think about the power that you really truly have. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be so frantic. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be, sometimes you guys get it twisted where you're thinking you need them so much. You know what I'm saying? That's the marketing ploy that goes. You know what I'm saying? In this whole industry, I call it out like I did. Trust me, I piss a lot of people off, but again, just understand what I'm telling y'all. Now, somebody's gonna make it to the major leagues, right? Somebody's gonna make it to D1 coach, schools and all of that, no doubt. All right, but trust me, if enough of you parents understand that the talent level, if your kid is high level talent and enough of y'all, you know what I'm saying, understand the power that you guys have, you won't be, you won't feel like, oh my God, this is school, whatever. You realize, okay, there's many Power 5 schools, okay? My kid is just, and again, it's having confidence in your own kid. All right, having confidence in your own kid. Okay, I'm not saying and then parents, trust me, promise me, you're not gonna go out there. D said I got all the power in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? I could act a fool out here because whatever. That's when you understand. That's when you're going to hurt your kid at that time. But just understand that the industry is fueled by your dollar, your kid's talent. All right, this whole industry, especially the youth baseball space. All right, but trust me, you know what I'm saying. If you understood the power that you guys do have, you'd be acting a lot differently. And again, I hope you guys. I'm not trying to talk down on Major League Baseball. I'm not trying to talk down on our parents. Not talking whatever. I'm just saying, understand what your worth is. Okay, stop. You won't be chasing teams the way you do, chasing youth programs and chasing, you know what I'm saying, travel teams that promise you this. You're chasing these universities. You know what I'm saying? You have it all twisted up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. Whew. All right. We had nothing forever. Then we got one opportunity you mentioned. Now he's sitting here with 8 different opportunities. Patience is key and stay the hell off of social media. All right, Roddy. And when I say about social media, just you could be smart with it. All right. All right. Shout out to my boy Rodney. He's part of my program. All right. So, all right. My cousin just did it. Number 11 DN, over 20 D1 offers, committed to Oregon, and he is only a junior. Monday, Texas reoffered him, even though he verbally, and so don't panic. That's right. That's right. All right. Herman says, enjoy the ride and focus on your child. No doubt about it. All right. Also, just think we haven't even played football in California yet. Facts. All right. Cool. Don't talk to me about the football. All right. Giovanni, that's my thing. All right. And make your child know his potential. It has self-confidence. No doubt. I mean, that's what it is. Because, again, sometimes they're out to, and this is why I have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking, shout out to my boy that reached out to me with this, talking about, his commitment to his kid and all of that, because you see these, parents, it's right, human nature. You see these kids out there, right? And you like, how did so-and-so get it? And you start, jabbing and throwing jabs and comparing your kid and all that. And instead of just being totally focused on your kid. You know what I'm saying? Right? That's Ellis, what's up, family? All right. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you have confidence in your son, all right, what happens when you lack confidence in your son, right? Because it's false. When you barking and yelling, why is my son not playing? Why is my da, 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 da? It's showing false confidence in your son. Meaning, if he could play, he would be playing all the time. He would putting up numbers. You wouldn't have to fight for him. He would just be doing it, and you have the confidence in knowing. You wouldn't be mad that somebody else got an offer and your son didn't get an offer, right? Because you would have the confidence in knowing that, my time is coming. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be, and again, I know it's human nature, right? You can't help but compare, right? So quick story, just today, right? My daughter earlier today, and I'll post this on social media, but my daughter is really cool with a UNC signee. They hit all the time, right? The girl is she's very talented. She's a UNC senior in high school. She's a UNC commitment, right? Letter of intent signed. UNC in the college girls tennis world is the top 5 program in the country, right? And I can't help, you know what I'm saying? Like, she hits with her every day, and I'm the dad. And I was just looking, and the girl, great girl, great player and a girl, you know what I'm saying? Young lady. But I can't sit and help and compare and be like, okay, yeah, when my daughter's that age, you know what I'm saying? If she's here, then that'll happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for the girl, right? But I'm just like, okay, all right, we all right. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter hits with her and all of that, and the girl will probably beat her right now, you know what I'm saying, on a regular basis and stuff. But to me, it's like they're on. She's my girl is 4 or 5 years younger than her and hitting with her, right, to one of the top, 3 or 4 programs in the country, right, a signee. So I'm like, okay, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I have the confidence and know that my daughter doesn't win all the time. My daughter, you know what I'm saying, be losing a girl she has no business losing to. But I also see her over there competing and playing hard against a girl that's, committed and signed to a top, 5 program in the country. You know what I'm saying? So I'm okay. So I fight the comparisons is my whole point. I fight the comparisons too. Okay. Even though that girl wasn't necessarily in her age group, but I'm looking, further down the line. But I'm like, all right, we're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's, recruitment and everything is different. The timings are different. All right. Timing is different. I got 2 or 3 parents, I promise you, that's going to be coming on here, and they can share their stories about late bloomers. Okay. And you heard my boy Rodney just say, I had no offers going to his junior year. Now he has 8. Now it's like, oh my God, like, where do we go from here? Which is a good problem, right? All right, Joe Betts, you preaching now. I appreciate it, family. All right. Sir, parents hurt kids when they put pressure on coaching staff and never know who's watching. Facts, Ellis, facts. Recruiting processes are definitely fun and exciting, but at the same time can be grueling and exhausting. Patience is key for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I talk to, and again, these are high level kids, all right? You hear me talking to the parent yesterday who's a Power Five, 2024 kid, is a Power Five kid, all right? And you can hear it in the dad's voice, like, man, and it's just starting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is just starting for him. I guarantee he's getting Power Five schools as an 8-year-old. I mean, eighth grader. Lord knows what's going to happen by the time he's a senior. You know what I'm saying? Not just the college side, but other things, agents and pro scouts and all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Coming. All right. But my point is, if I take the poll of about 10 parents, okay, and I guarantee some of them are on here, some of them in my program and all of that. If I give them three choices, is it excited, exhausted, or you know what I'm saying, or just happy to get this shit over with. You know what I'm saying? They probably, obviously they're a little bit excited, but they probably say all three. All right, exhausted and ready and glad to get this over with. You know what I'm saying? Because it is taxing. I understand that there is a pressure not only for the parents but for the kids. You know what I'm saying? For the kids, just imagine, what's going on in their brain, right? They've been playing and seeing their friends, you know what I'm saying, signing and they know, you know what I'm saying, without them knowing, they know how much money is being spent. You know what I'm saying? They may not understand the value of the dollar being spent, you know what I'm saying? But they know, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, sorry, I just want that. So they don't understand, the value of that, right? So, it's just one of those that, it's you have to be very on top of, understanding that, listen, it's going to take our time and it's going to be grueling, and you can't do nothing but, you know what I'm saying, be happy to get it over with. I know me and my mother, we fought so much during the recruiting side. Oh my God, like we had so many fights, you know what I'm saying? Like it was taxing on our relationship, you know what I'm saying, with my own mother, you know what I'm saying? So, and it could be grueling. So I'm just putting it out there. But you are absolutely right, Greg. All right. All right. Keisha says, focus on your child and don't compare him or her to others because everyone's journey is different. Stay focused. The journey is a marathon and not a sprint. Keep grinding. No doubt. Focus on your child. Don't compare him or her to others because everyone's journey is different. Stay focused. The journey is a marathon, not a sprint. Keep grinding. Facts. All right, Keish, facts. And it's like, man, it's I just can't wait to start sharing these stories, man. These parents, and sometimes, it's just, it's some of my kids in my program that, everybody's different. People getting large scholarships, people are 2024s, others are, happening. You know what I'm saying? So you sound me and my son. I'm like, it is grueling. It is grueling, from a parent standpoint, man. And me and my mother, oh my God, it was that senior year. It may be junior year for other parents here and there, but just you don't want him to mess up with grades. You don't want to mess up with the kids he's hanging with. He doesn't want to mess up. You got a lot of money on the line. It's a lot of pressure, man. And I was talking, again, I share stories about my family. My family, my daughter is a tennis player, but one of the girls, she was here with today. You know what I'm saying? The girl just kind of broke down a couple of weeks, about 3 or 4 months ago. High level player, very smart, very educated, but she was like, in her mind, she was like, very feeling the pressure of like she needed to keep this GPA to get this particular scholarship to these big time program, Notre Dame, I think it was Notre Dame, Wake Forest or something like that. And she's starting to lose a couple of matches, you know what I'm saying? So she wanted to keep her rating and this high and the GPA that high, and she was losing. And she was like, the pressure was getting to her because she was putting this pressure on herself. I got to sign and commit as a junior. She's just a junior. But all the, she broke down crying. My daughter told me because she was feeling the pressure. All right. So just make sure that, you guys are trying to enjoy this. You know what I'm saying? Try and enjoy this in the best way you can. All right. But I love the man. It's making plain to him. I love your transparency. Sometimes I feel it's just in my home. No doubt. I mean, listen, man, it's that's why we share these stories. That's why I wanted to share this. And I told my man earlier about the whole decommitting and stuff, man. Is I just share what's going on, and just like he shared with me, because he probably knew that I can help, bring light to this. And I was like, damn, I wish you could come on here, but he's in the middle of it early, may not be ready to come on in and share his story, whatever, but he could share with me to kind of give, light to help you guys. You know what I'm saying? So can we, that's all. Just let everybody breathe and have fun with this, man. You know what I'm saying? As best you can. And ultimate goal, again, you guys are trying to do something that's part of the 7% out here, man. 7% of you guys, it's a grind. So you think about it, man. 90+ % of these high school kids right now are finishing up playing this 2021 season. 90% of these high school players, this will be their last time playing high school baseball. I don't want to put the doom and gloom, because somebody tells me that all the time, like, Coach, why are you always talking about? I just want to keep reference, just keep everything, you know what I'm saying? And like, just put everything on the line so you guys understand, you know what I'm saying, what the pressure, what the exhaustion, all of that where it's coming from. 90%, you know what I'm saying? 90%, you know what I'm saying, of these kids right now, senior 2021 class, all right, are not going to play past this, man. All right. I'm just saying, this is what's going on. Okay. So don't get it twisted. You guys are all the cream of the crop, upper echelon. Just got to figure out and find the right path to that next level, man. You know what I'm saying? To be part of that 7%. All right. I get a chance to play at the next level. All right. Just keep it, it is what it is, man. And I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I try to do, it like always. I'm just saying, just understand that all this navigating and all of that you guys are doing it is what it is. It's just to be part of the, 7%. Just think about that. Okay. It shouldn't be too easy. Okay. The recruiting process shouldn't be so easy. It shouldn't be less exhausting. You know what I'm saying? Just to be part of the 7%. So think about that. All right. Anyway, that's my time. What I want to do, though, I definitely want to do is make sure you guys understand today. This is let's sign up for the last day for Atlanta. All right. Tomorrow I'll be closing down that site, that link. There is still some opportunities there. All right. Shout out to everybody signing up in Cali. Share, tag somebody with this message, and let them know what we got going on. All right. And shout out to everybody, all the parents, man, listening in. All right. So shout out to the coaches and scouts that's, hollering at me right now, certain kids too. Parents on my program, you needing recruiting help, shout out to my boy Keith. I'm about to talk to. Sorry, I'm over there late to the party. All right. But I've been running my mouth all day today. All right, it's been crazy. Trying to set everything up for the showcase this weekend, last minute things here and there. Super excited what we got planned on Sunday, with the technology aspect of it, the streaming and the stuff that will that will happen. Shout out to everybody in Cali. All right. Coming out there next month. I get to see my family and everything, and they get to see me be in my little space, my little, I don't know what, my workplace, I guess, with the kids and everything, man, and young players. But cool. It's been cool, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Thanks for the messages behind the scenes. Parents reaching out to me and just telling me, they appreciate what's going on. Man, I'm just trying to take this to the next level. With your help and getting you guys the exposure, the helping kids get into school, and the information that I'm able to provide, man. I'm really trying to take this video live show to the next level. That's what I've been working on the back end too. All right. So, but what you guys can do by helping me, you know what I'm saying? All right. Yes, Zachary, no doubt. I hope you got my message earlier. I think, I emailed you earlier. All right. Rick, no doubt, man. It'll be smaller than Alabama, which is almost a good thing. I ain't gonna lie, Alabama was crazy. But it was like when you're expecting 40 kids, right? And then you think, I left it open. 40 turned into 70, and then 70 turned into 88 to 90 the day of the showcase. So, I'm only thinking, I was like, 70 the most, you know what I'm saying? The most. And that's what I think in California, I'm gonna cut it off at that whatever. but I usually shoot for like 40. Okay. And just to think about that, we had 90. All right. So, but yeah, Atlanta will not be that many, which would be cool. Especially we got this technology and the hitman and the trackman. I'm sorry, the trackman, and I think the number that we have, amount of kids that we're going to have there on Sunday, um, you know, I think it's just the right number to kind of go through what we need to go through with the streaming, the TrackMan. I'm anxious to see that work myself. This would be the first time we're using this technology for any of my showcases. So the smaller the number is actually better, you know what I'm saying, for this. So Atlanta, you guys are getting an opportunity to use a different technology that I have never used for none of my showcases. Now, on the flip side, I won't have as many coaches physically there this weekend because a lot of them are playing, okay? But I'll have some coaches there and some scouts there. But on the flip side, you guys here in Atlanta this weekend will have the technology, the opportunity at the cheap thing to get the footage for your kid, and also to give to me to give to multiple schools, okay? So actually, this will be the most streamlined out of all 6 showcases I've done so far. This will be, if everything works out correctly, the most smoothest one, especially with the technology aspect of it, then, to date. All right. But yes, you know what I'm saying? Alabama was crazy. Alabama was a lot of kids, and the timing and all of that, whatever. But it worked out. It was good. We're going to have, a lot less kids here, but we got the technology aspect of it. I think Cali is going to be more towards the Alabama. I feel it. It's going to be more towards the Alabama side. So it's going to be kind of crazy. So you guys just, keep coming to the showcases. I keep trying to provide the best service that I can. Just understand it physically may not be as many schools there, but I will be adding more schools to the live stream and the footage. And the way we're going to be grading, I have a couple of pro players, ex-pro players or trainers, and I think my boy Tim Battle is going to be out there on Sunday with me, and we're going to just evaluate these kids, man, give them a fair assessment. All right, and then from that assessment, I will also, because you came to the showcase, direct that footage to a certain amount of schools that I feel like will benefit you. Okay, and then, but yeah, we'll talk. We'll go more for the people that are coming, and California be the same thing. It'll just be on a larger scale, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, right now we already, signing up kids in California, a good amount of kids, man. So I think it's going to be a good little turnout in Cali. We have just as many kids in California signed up than total that we do in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that, man, it's going to be great. Okay. So, but here we go. That is my time. I appreciate you guys. All right. Thank you for listening in. All right. I will be out tomorrow, and I'll be on tomorrow 4 p.m. I'm sorry, Saturday. I keep thinking I'm getting my days mixed up. All right, and we'll go from there. All right. Are they okay with your assessment? Do you think their kids are better than the grade you give them? Are the parents okay with your assessment, or do they think their kids are better than the grade you give them? I don't give them assessments like that. All right. I'm grading them out right now. I did assessments in the past, but this one here is just a real rating system, real fast, and I'm shipping them and I'm gone. All right. But I ain't giving no full-fledged assessment. That's not, it's not you paying. It's not, I don't do the, hey, he's perfect angle on this ball and all. All right. Can he play or can he not play? You know what I'm saying? Bottom line. So anyway, I will be out tomorrow 4 p.m. I'm sorry, I'll be here 4 p.m. tomorrow Eastern. Love you guys. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. All right, for listening in. Share and tag this message. Love you guys. You guys take care. All right. Peace and love, y'all. Call me, text me if you need any help. All right, recruiting side. Peace.